Prince Charles's off-the-cuff speech at Harry's wedding reception was well received by guests, as he made jokes about changing his son's nappy, a guest revealed. The next in line to the throne joked with guests at the afternoon reception in St. George's Hall, which was hosted by the Queen, as Charles claimed Prince Harry had turned out well. After the speech, Elton John performed a number of songs to the 600 guests in attendance who tucked into canapes and cake. A guest at the reception said, "There was no mention of Diana in the speeches." Charles spoke about feeding Harry a bottle and changing his nappy, and then said look how well he turned out. That's about as embarrassing as it got. Prince Harry is said to have also wowed the audience with his off-the-cuff comments about the American guests, and was cheered when he referred to himself and Meghan as "my wife and I." He told the people he promised that all the Americans wouldn't steal the swords and said, "Please, when you leave, be quiet as you don't want to wake the neighbors," which was quite fun. It did feel we were really part of their very special occasion, which was great. They added, Prince William acted as a compere and introduced Charles, then Harry. Elton John was then introduced by Prince William, who asked if anyone in the crowd could play piano. He then started playing after a brief lull, starting with Your Song before also playing Tiny Dancer, Circle of Life and I'm Still Standing. He was incredible. It became like a mini concert in the reception area, said one guest. Some people were even crying. The reception included the cutting of the lemon and elderflower-flavored wedding cake. Later in the evening, they traveled to Frogmore House in Windsor Great Park. In fact, their dinner party had more in common with a West End club night than a traditional wedding breakfast, with Harry's favourite house tracks curated by DJ Sam Totoli, who also performed at Pippa Middleton's wedding, a Drinks of the World-themed bar, and Candy Floss and Dirty Burgers as midnight snacks. There was something of a carnival atmosphere in the gardens of the 230-year-old stately home, which once belonged to King George III. These days it is used mainly for entertaining. The sit-down dinner was strictly organic, sourced at the request of Prince Charles, and the light bite canapes were themed spring meets summer. The meal, paid for by the Prince of Wales, started at 7:30 p.m. and finished at around 10 p.m. Its 3 courses were understood to have been peppered with naughty speeches from Prince William and a joint effort from Tom and Skip, known as Skippy and Tom Van Straubenzee. Any crude nods to Prince Harry's Playboy past were held back until the older guests had departed. In Skip, Harry's closest confidant, was also under strict instructions to downplay Prince Harry's Las Vegas trips, all before he met Meghan. Guests are also understood to have returned to London late last night, for an after party, at celebrity favourite Chiltern Firehouse in Marylebone. Another party had been planned in a soundproofed private home, in Chelsea. It was quite a contrast with the earlier stand-up wedding breakfast in Windsor Castle's St. George's Hall, which saw 600 guests enjoy bowl food and canapes such as Scottish langoustines wrapped in smoked salmon, croquette of confitwins lamb and champagne and pistachio macarons. Harry and his father then gave speeches. Suhani Jalota, the founder of the India-based Minamala charity, said of Harry's speech, he was talking about his wife. Everybody was clapping because it was the first time he was using the term for Meghan, so it was really nice.